It was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like
forward.
a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have sex
Corrupt
and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
I produced the show in order for us to look at nation building, to have a show that speaks to all our people, our South African identity. And what we put on stage, we put indigenous arts, we put the opera, the ballet, we have all the genres on stage, and now we have a different component which is unmute, also to look at disability, about ability and not just disability. And what we showcase is the ability of South Africans and the wonder of South Africans with all our different languages, backgrounds and culture, that we can be on stage one, but we can also produce a show that can showcase what South Africa is or what South Africa can become, because we are a wonderful nation. Because of our diversity, we need to find a space and ways and programs that we can show our people that we can live together. And this is what this rural program is about.
I just want Ivan and I just want two. Otherwise, the distraction is too much. When they have their solo, Ivan will just look at them, but when he starts to sing, it's your turn, then I want that. Okay? We're going to do it again? Okay. Thank you.
If I can be strong, I'll be everything. It races through my head.
Move off because they come in here, you say thank you and you move on. You need to do like this, okay? You just say thank you to the audience, explain blah blah blah, da 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 da. When music starts, you off. Music start. Go.
Every time we do this program, we touch people's lives. No one is the same after this program. It is. Not even myself. Every time I think I know it, then I don't know it. This program humbles us as artists, as administrators, as technical staff. It humbles us because then we realize we have a God-given talent and we can't just keep it for ourselves. this particular institution, which is a state institution, is in Cape Town. Not everybody can travel to Cape Town. So the program is taking the theatre to the people, and it's once a year in the rural areas. The second factor of this particular program is that the production that we bring the best in the industry. But we also look at that we have the different genres, like contemporary singers, well-known contemporary singers. We have well-known musicians, well-known actors, the opera side, the ballet side, the classics, the indigenous arts forms, in order for us to put it on one stage. But also very important is that the young people, where we need to look at changing their mindsets, because we still think about color, that the black ballet dancer, it's fine to pick up a white ballet dancer. This is what it's all about. Because at the end, you come to see the ballet, but you fall in love with the indigenous instrumentalist or the contemporary. And this is what the program makes it so beautiful.
Today, we're going to take you on a wonderful journey. All that we're going to ask from you, okay, is dat ons regtig waar lekker moet saamwerk. Ons gaan lekker dans, ons gaan lekker sing, maar ons is 'n vol saal. Kom ons sê Artscape. Weer Artscape. So meneer, wat is jou naam? Rial. Sy naam is Rial. Geef vir Rial daar 'n handeklap. Onderwysers, julle is die boustene van ons land. En dankie dat julle ingestem het vanoggend dat julle kinders kon kom en dat ons kinders kan bou om die nuwe leiers te word van Suid-Afrika. En dit is waaroor hierdie konsert gaan. So, maak toe julle oë. Almal maak toe jou oë. Nou gaan ons jou sitplekgordel aansit. Okay, nou dink waar hierdie vliegtuig vir jou na toe gaan.
kan jy enige iets doen. So, kom ons sê dit weer en ons kyk of julle kan saam sê. As jy hard werk en groot droom, kan jy enige enige iets doen, nog een keer. As jy hard werk en groot droom, kan jy enige iets doen.
Whenever I perform at these programs and play, I can see the kids' face light. It lights up, and a lot of kids came to me after the shows, asking me, how do I start playing this instrument? Where can I go? Where can I go and study to play this instrument? And it's always nice to see stuff like that, because you change lives.
Whenever I walk on the stage, there's a lot of like oohs and ahs, because usually I'm in a tutu and a tiara, and I guess it's a selective art almost, which I hope that it can expand, but it's a lovely feeling to have.
People are not that aware of disability or integration, and by doing these works, we're creating more of an awareness.
Oh, it was fantastic. I think the students are inspired and they want to become arts. And they want to develop themselves into the music and the dance and the drama. It was exciting, very exciting.
Die kunstenaar het opgetree, die opera sanger, alles was lekker geweest.
Ik heb van allemaal geniet, want ik hou van wel zo gedanst het. Maar ik hou meestal van wel zo lekkere dansen die meeste en gezang het.
Ik heb geleerd dat daar baie talente is en jy moet die, hoe kan ik nou zeggen, nie verstiekie wat jou talent is en ja.
Geleer mensen te vertrouwen en hard werken als je wil iets wordt in je leven. En harder werken als je een kunstenaar of iets wil worden.
If we as artists can work and stay together and produce a show like this, how wonderful can South Africa be if we all from our different corners make an effort to come to understand each other and to work towards to understand each other's differences. But at the end, just to look at each other as human beings.
Bye-bye! Sien julle weer 'n fantastiese lekker dag vir julle.
We put the opera, the ballet, we have all the genres on stage, and now we have a different component which is on mute, also to look at disability, about ability and not just disability. And what we showcase is the ability of South Africans and the wonder of South Africans with all our different languages, backgrounds and culture, that we can be on stage one, but we can also produce a show that can showcase what South Africa is or what South Africa can become, because we are a wonderful nation because of our diversity.
It was a can.
Not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Don't be like a horse with blinkers on. Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
I produced the show in order for us to look at nation building, to have a show that speaks to all our people, our South African identity. And what we put on stage, we put indigenous art,